Namaste, yogis. Welcome to your Wednesday warm-up. I'm Carter, and today we're going to keep practice super simple. Let's get to our mat. All right, yogis, let's start in child's pose. So bring your big toes together. Knees open up nice and wide. Extend your arms out in front of you. And soften the belly, chest, forehead towards the floor. Simplicity is a chance for us to feel the body rather than bring our awareness to the complexity of movement and asana. So let's just focus on how things feel as we move through these very simple poses. Big inhale. Slow exhale. Soften lower back, shoulders, fingers, face, and thoughts. Very little thinking in this practice. All sensation-driven movement. Inhale, come on up to table. Hands under shoulders, knees under hips. Belly drops towards the floor, lift the chin, lift the chest. Cow pose. Exhale, cat pose. Tuck the chin, tuck the tailbone. Engage the belly just a little. Let's do it again. Inhale. Belly drops, lift the heart, chin, and chest. Exhale, round and squeeze. Two more times. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Neutral spine. Knees come a little closer together. Extend your left leg. Roll your ankle, wiggle your toes, flex the foot. Take your left knee, just draw it towards your left arm. Inhale, send it back. Lift the chin, lift the heel. Left knee towards right arm. Inhale, extend, lengthen and lift. Left knee towards belly, chest. Left foot steps forward. Lift the torso on up. Hip sink a little forward and add a little twist. Left hand to left hip. Right hand to left knee. Big inhale, slow exhale. No rush through this practice. Again, keeping it as simple as you can. Hands down, left foot steps back. Cat cow. Inhale, belly drops, lift the heart, chin, and chest. Exhale, round and squeeze. Again, inhale. And exhale. One more time, inhale. And exhale. Neutral spine, right leg extends. Roll the ankle, wiggle the toes, flex the foot, maybe even shake out the leg. Right knee towards right arm. Inhale, extend, lengthen, heel lifts, chin lifts. Left knee or right knee underneath the body towards left arm. Inhale, extend, lengthen, lift. Left knee towards belly, chest, or chin. Right foot steps forward. I don't know why I keep on calling that right foot, left foot. Lift the torso on up. Keeping it simple, making sure you know your rights and lefts. Hips sink forward and down. Let's twist to the right. Right hand to right hip, left hand to right knee. Keeping it simple while I am challenging you with your knowledge of right side, left side. Big inhale, slow exhale. All right, back to center, both hands down. Let's roll over our left toes, lift the left knee, step your left foot forward. Inhale, come up halfway, flatten your back, lift your chin, lift your chest. Exhale, fold forward. Just a forward fold, bend and straighten the knees, get a sense of where your hamstrings connect with your glutes. Weights to the heels, soften the toes, just kind of feel everything. Another breath. Let everything go in that upper back, the head, the arms. And then just walk the hands up the legs. Once you get all the way up, reach your arms up towards the ceiling. And then just side bend to the right. Feel that left side body. Inhale back to center, side bend to the left. Inhale back to center, and let's interlace our fingers behind our back. Squeeze shoulder blades together, straighten the elbows. Move the head a bit. So big circles with the head, clockwise, counterclockwise. Yoga can be very complex with all the bandhas and the locks and the drishtis and the breathing patterns and the adjustments to asana, and that's great when we've been practicing for a while or maybe creating a foundation of a life of yoga. But I want to make sure that we have access to the movement and the feeling if you're not into all of the details, and that's fine. Hinge forward at the waist. Arms come off a little bit off the lower back till you feel like it's enough. Tuck the chin. The simplicity is movement, sensation, response. Release your arms, give them a little shake. Inhale, come up halfway, flatten your back, lift your chin and chest. Exhale, bend your knees, plant your hands, step your right foot back. Walk your hands to the middle of your mat. You're going to rotate your feet so you're in a really wide-legged forward fold. Hands underneath the shoulders, tuck the chin. And then a little bit of movement, so bend right knee, bend left knee. This could be fast or slow. 2 more breaths. I don't ever expect you to step right into a pose. What I would rather you do is search for the pose. Find the pose in a way that works with the body you have today, which will be different than the body you had yesterday and different than the body you have tomorrow. Come up halfway, flatten your back. Very slowly bring yourself all the way up. Swivel your heels in, your toes out. Bend your knees and slide the hands down towards the knees or thighs and just sway side to side, bending right knee, left knee. Take the hands to the backs of the ears, squeeze the shoulder blades together as you open up the elbows. Just take your right ear towards your right thigh. I've noticed I've been saying a lot, just take your right ear towards your right. Making it super simple. Just lift your torso back up and then just take your left elbow towards your left thigh. I'm going to try to stop saying just. Inhale, come on up. Exhale, let's do it one more time. Inhale back to center. Exhale, left elbow towards left thigh. Inhale back to center. Take your hands together. Straighten the knees. Step your right foot towards the front of your mat. Inhale, arms reach up. Lift the gaze, lift the chin, lift the chest. Exhale, fold forward. Tuck the chin, release the head, soften. Inhaling, coming up halfway. Let's do the other side. So bend the knees, plant the hands, step your left foot back, walk your hands to the middle of your mat, swivel your heels out, tuck the chin, bend right knee, bend left knee. And slowly bring yourself all the way up, heels in, toes out, knees bend. Hands to the backs of the ears. This time, we're just going to make circles with the elbows. We're going to go clockwise. We're going to go counterclockwise. And then we're going to open up the arms nice and wide. Take your right arm underneath your left arm, grab your shoulders, elbows up and down. Inhale, open them up. Left arm underneath right arm, grab the shoulders, lift them up and down. Inhale, open them up. Straighten the knees, starfish. Lift the heart, lift the chin, lift the chest. Hands come together. Prayer position at the heart. Rotate all 10 toes towards the front of the mat. Step your left foot forward. Inhale, arms reach up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway, flatten. Exhale, bend the knees, plant your hands, walk yourself back to the top of a push-up and very slowly lower all the way to the floor till you're flat. Cross at your forearms, rest to your chin, cheek, forehead. Bend your knees and then just windshield wiper the knees side to side. Straighten the knees. Hands come underneath shoulders like you're going to do a push-up, but just lift the chin and chest. So this is Cobra Pose. Squeeze the shoulder blades together, maybe a little bit of movement here. Exhale, lower down, touch your forehead. Inhale up to table. And then come into down dog. So spread the fingertips nice and wide. Down dog is like you're in an inverted V. We start with long, strong arms, belly towards thighs, shake the head. Knees do not have to be straight. Heels do not have to touch. Those are kind of the direction we're moving. If you're tight through the back of the legs, bend the knees. Bring the belly towards the thighs. This is a posture that can have a lot of variation to it. So play around a bit. And then drop the knees down, cross at your ankles, and then come to your seat and bring the soles of the feet together. Knees towards the floor, lengthen through torso, hinge at the waist, tuck the chin. Things I am not concerned about: how flexible you are, how your asana looks. Not concerned about either one of those. What you wear, what your mat looks like, what your surroundings look like, how you breathe. These things are not really a big concern. Well, let me take that back. Breathing does. I am concerned about your breathing. What I really am concerned about is how does it feel? And what do you need? That's the big concern. That's what I want you to focus on. What do I need? You may need a heavy pranayama practice. You may need a heavy vinyasa practice. You may need a relaxed practice. So the question is, what do you need? How does it feel? And what can I do to support myself? Come on up. Slide right shin in front of left shin. If you do need more, right shin on top of left shin, and then hinge forward at the waist. Explore. So when you're asking, what do I need? You're asking your body. And so to get that communication, you move around. And that sensation is your body telling you, oh yeah, you know what, I would like this. So for me, leaning to the left, shows up in my right hip, right crease of the hip feels pretty good. To the right, a little bit more flexible. I still feel it, but usually where the restriction is where the body needs it. And we don't try to fix it. All we try to do is understand it. And then we keep asking, what do I need, right? Keeping it super simple. It's sensation, it's feeling, and then it's responding, right? That means, do I go farther, or do I need less, or do I need to come out? And then come on up. Hands behind you, lean back, unfold the legs, bring your feet to the floor, and then just drop those knees to the left as you twist to the right. or one direction, and then go the other direction, twist in the opposite direction of the knees. Do that again. One side, other side, back to center, left shin in front of right shin, or left shin on top of right shin. If crossing the legs is not working, use a blanket, bolster, pillow underneath the hips. And as you get your hips up, it's easier to sit in cross-legged posture. So even if you have bad knees or tight hips, you can always practice in some way, shape, or form. Lengthen torso, hinge forward. Movement side to side. I had shoulder surgery about 5-6 years ago. I practiced with my arm in a sling. I just didn't do down dog. I didn't do any arm resting poses. All my poses were like this. So I moved. There was a modification. No problem. And our bodies often are injured or not feeling so good or tight or whatever it may be. We want to make sure that the practice is working for us. And keeping it simple of breath and movement is a great way to continue to practice your entire life. We want to make sure that we have connection with body. Another breath or two. And then inhale, come on up. Ooh, hands behind you, lean back, unfold the legs. Again, we're just going to move those knees right to left. And then we're going to lower our back all the way down. So we're flat. And then we're going to take the right leg and we're going to stack it on top of the left leg. So the right hamstring is pressing against the left quadricep, left thigh. And then we're going to let those knees drop to the left. The left hand could rest on the right knee, hip, or thigh. The right arm extends out long as you soften that right shoulder blade towards the floor. Draw that chin towards the right shoulder. Take a big inhale through your nose, exhale out your mouth. I think oftentimes we get in our head for our yoga practice and like, oh man, I gotta wear those yoga pants and I gotta pull out that yoga mat and I gotta do all these things for preparation. And the reality is, nope. You can practice in your jeans, you can practice outside, you can practice with your shoes on, you can practice anywhere at any time in any way. Inhale, knees back up to center, unfold the legs. Take the left knee and stack it on top of the right knee. Gently, knees drop to the right. Right hand rests on the outside on that left knee, hip, or thigh. Extend the left arm. Chin drops towards that left shoulder. Big inhale, slow exhale. The fact is, if you can practice your yoga in other places than your mat, I would consider that advanced yoga. I used to be, when I would go shopping with my daughters and I'm waiting as they try on their clothes, I was just doing like a forward fold and they'd be like, Dad, you are embarrassing me. And I'm like, I'm just doing a forward fold. And I realized that I guess that doesn't work for everybody, but I've got to make sure that I'm in connection with body. So keeping it simple. Another breath. All right, knees back up center. Unfold the legs. Draw the thighs and knees towards the belly, chest, squeeze them in. For a little variation, open up the legs a little wider, draw the thighs by the rib cage. Movement side to side or big circles. If you're still needing more, there is a variation of happy baby. You can take the hands inside the legs as you grab the bottoms of the feet. Ankles come up over the knees. Separate the feet nice and wide and invite those knees towards the ground. and play a little bit. You can move a little side to side, bending and straightening the knees. Big inhales, slow exhales. You deserve to be connected to your body, to find intimacy, to find connection to your intuition. And not only do you benefit, but everyone else around you benefits. Let's draw the knees towards the belly. Rock front to back about 4 or 5 times as you massage the muscles on each side of the spine. And very slowly bring yourself up to seated. Nice long spine. Take the left hand to the heart. Take the right hand on top of it. Take a big inhale through your nose. Exhale out your mouth. Grateful for this body, for this breath, and for this day. Namaste. Awesome work, yogis. If you like this practice, give me a thumbs up. If you have any questions or comments, leave it in the comments section below. If you want to add on to this practice an extra 30 minutes, click here. If you want to add on an extra 10 minutes, click here. And make sure you subscribe to my channel by clicking on my photo right there. Nice work. See you guys soon. Take care of yourself. Peace. I love you.